Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing an unboxing for the Loot Crate for this month. It is the Robotic crate. I want to say it's Robotic. It's one of those crates where I haven't really been losing my mind over it. But as always, I'm still excited to open it. I think I only know of one franchise that's actually in here, and that's because I kind of remember what was in the DX crate, at least the franchises, so I don't really remember exactly what's in here. They're in a box, so I don't think there's going to be a figure, although this side's a bit heavier than the other side, so there's some figure-like item. There's going to be some figure or a stand or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll go right off the top with the t-shirt, and we have the Wallace Corporation t-shirt for Bladerunner. Makes sense. Robotic Bladerunner. That's the whole thing. If you play Fallout, basically it's one of the biggest concepts in Fallout is almost the entire idea of Blade Runner, which is robotic people. How far does it go before they're human? That sort of thing, and robots being hunted down. Really good movie. Really good movie if you haven't seen it. We have this little... Oh, this is awesome. We have an Aliens figure. It's called a collector's... Oh, okay. I was so curious. I'm I don't understand this. So this is called Queen Takes Bishop, which is really messed up. But it's from Aliens when the Queen kills Bishop. And so it's actually a piece that you put together. I'm not going to do that right now. And I don't edit these, so unfortunately you have to go to another video to see somebody put that together. But that's actually kind of awesome. There's a little bitty Bishop figure. Bishop is just by himself with the tail coming out of his chest, so that's kind of cool. But I like that. That's actually pretty decent. Nice little box there, because I was I don't understand this. Is it just a figure? Because that would be a tiny figure if it was already together, but makes more sense. Little Lego pieces. That should be pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna get some good pictures of that at some point. We have a book. This is the Star Wars R2... Oh, crap, this isn't a book. This is an Incredibuilds. Star Wars R2-D2 Incredibuild. So it says, Punch Out contains one laser-cut FSC certified wood sheet with easily removable pieces. Build. Illustrated step-by-step instructions make this 3D puzzle quick and fun to build. Interlocking joint technology means no glue or tape is required to hold the model securely. And then, of course, color. It says, does not include decorating materials, unfortunately. But features tips on using colored pencils, markers, watercolors, and more to give R2-D2 your own unique spin. Well, that is pretty cool. They got a couple of other Incredibuilds up here. So we have the X-Wing. Excuse me. We got the AT-ATs, which is probably my favorite. For some reason, I've always loved the design of those in Star Wars. Those. The X-Wings I always thought looked great, too. We got, of course, the TIE Fighter, and naturally, the Millennium Falcon. You have to have that in there. But that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll ever actually put this together. But, I don't know. Maybe at some point. It would be cooler if it was already colored. I think that would be great. But that's cool. It gives you that option. You can... I mean, it's just an R2 unit. So, for those of you who aren't, huge into Star Wars, R2-D2 is not super unique. This is just his color scheme. There are other R2 units that look exactly like him. They're just different colors. So, that's something, if you didn't already know that from Star Wars. So, you can paint them, and you can technically have any R2 unit that you want. I think, of course, some of the... pieces here, the panels and all that stuff, I think that's specific to R2-D2, but you can get an R2 unit and, kind of paint it up. That I've never actually looked into. I just know R2 units and stuff like that. We have some little... Oh, okay. So we have the Insight Editions introduces the Incredibuilders Creativity Challenge, which is obviously for the Star Wars thing. Enter the Incredibuilders Creativity Challenge by building and decorating your new Incredibuild. Take a photo and post it to Twitter or Instagram following these requirements. Post must be public. Tag at Insight Editions and at Lootcrate. Use hashtag Incredibuilders and hashtag contest. Post by November 3rd, 2017. 15 images will be chosen. The top 5 will receive an exclusive large-scale R2-D2 Incredibuild collectible, and 10 runners-up will receive an Incredibuild Star Wars kit bundle. That's not bad. Unfortunately, I would assume that they would have to be in color, because I would totally put it together if that was possible for me to win, but I think, 15 images being chosen, they would probably be, built and have some styles to them, so I don't think I'll be winning that, but you guys can give it a shot if you got the crate for this month. And then, going into the bottom here, we have the Star Trek, The Next Generation Mirror Broken Origin of Data. Oh, and this is the Star Trek Next Generation 30th anniversary. This is actually The only Star Trek that I actually like is The Next Generation. I did watch some of the other ones, but I love The Next Generation. Like, Next Generation I thought was awesome. I think, man, I may have watched like one other Star Trek show, and I don't even remember which one it was. It may have been Deep Space Nine. I just don't remember because it was such a long time ago. But I always loved The Next Generation. The Next Generation was always awesome. Origin of Data, that's actually cool because Data is awesome. Everything is awesome from Next Generation. I love that. So there's that. Once again, they've been doing this lately. No back for the comic, so that kind of sucks. Because they used to do it with all the comics where they would always come with like just a little tiny piece of cardboard, and if you never opened it, you know, it was always good. I mean, I don't think these will ever be collectibles really or anything like that, but you know, for people who might want to collect them, I'd never open any of mine just because I just don't open them. But yeah, it's always cooler when it comes with the little cardboard, you know, spine, or to help the book in general. So that would be cool, but still a cool comic. Then of course we have the pin for this month, which is actually a really awesome little pin here. It's just a little robot. Oh, it's got like the little Lootcrate symbol. I actually have to do the focus on this one. There you go. So I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully that's not too blurry for you guys, because my camera doesn't exactly do autofocus super well, especially not in this room. It's like the lighting sucks in here, so that's why I always do manual focus when I'm in this room. We have the comic for this one. Of course, it always says "We love you" right down there. Robotic, and a little face for you there. Introducing the Fallout crate. I really want to get this. I just don't have the money for it. I would love to get that because I love Fallout, and I think that would be cool. And that is bi-monthly, so every 2 months you get that. Of course, we have the Bladerunner shirts, Star Trek comic, Star Wars figure. So here's a nice full image of what the figure is going to look like. So that's pretty cool. I definitely like that. I like the sort of glossy style to it as well. Actually, the pen says, "Lootbot is very heavy and hard to carry around, but now it's much easier to take Lootbot with you everywhere with this adorable pin. I've been keeping up with bonus loot each month. You know, you get a thing." Okay, so they're doing... Oh, this is Ghost in the Shell. It says, "Looters, do you want a free digital comic? Log into Lootcrate to download." I may or may not give that one up. I don't really know. I really like Ghost in the Shell, so I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, check my description or whatever, because I typically put the info in there if I don't actually want something. This crate turns into a special treat, perfect for every robot's mornings. It is called Cog Krispies. It turns into a cereal box, which I actually think is kind of cool. Mine is unfortunately a little bit bent up. I don't know if you can actually see that. Yeah, it's probably not going to show, but there's like a line just straight down, like some heavy box was like right on top of mine for a long time. Like, it's perfect. It's like straight across the whole top here, and I can even see like the little indent where it goes down, and then they like finally took the box off of it. It was like just leaning into it further and further. So mine's a bit bent up, but that is the crate for this month. Here's the here's the actual inside of the thing. It even has like the fake info, which, okay, it gives like hours operating time. Called Krispies 1 hour with half a cup of robot oil, 1.5 hours. From nanites, 5 minutes with the half cup of robot oil, 1.7 hours. So that's kind of cool. Everything else is just like the normal percentage, but it's the different elements: copper, zinc, steel, anti-corrosion, repair elements, galvanization. So that's actually kind of cool. Ingredients: fiber optics, like that. Even though it just looks like basically Cheerios, so that's interesting. And it also has the, I didn't notice this in the picture, but it says like mystery, exclusive mystery item inside, which is the Queen Takes Bishop figure. So that's kind of cool. And then here's just a little stuff on the back of the box as well. So it's kind of cool. It's actually probably one of my favorites, just because I love that idea. It's like an actual cereal box, and that's a cool little bit of design that they put into that. And I actually have the robot from the old crate. I never officially put it together, so it's just the torso. But here's the body of whatever the robot was. I just read it, but I don't remember. So there's that. I never ended up putting the arms on, so it's just the torso here, and then like the sort of angry face on the back. But yeah, that's a cool inside of the crate. As far as the crate itself, okay for this month, at least to me personally. This doesn't really appeal super well to me. I like this idea. Like I said, I don't know if I ever really put this together, but I do think this And these two are probably definitely my favorite items. This actually would be my favorite. I love aliens. I love Star Wars too, but not only, you know, I have to put it together. That's not really the issue. It's mostly I'd have to paint it, and I don't know how well that would really play out. Like, this looks amazing. Like, that painted looks really, really cool. I would love to do that, but first off, I'd have to buy all the materials and stuff. Even if I just did, you know, markers, would be cheaper. But I'd have to buy all those materials to actually color it in and stuff. And unless I did it like perfectly like this, it would just be like, yeah, it's put together and stuff like that. But at some point, I'll probably get to this. If not, eventually, I'll probably give it away. This, I always love little figures, or figures in general, especially with like my little figure photography stuff. Random plug, but check out my Instagram. I do like pictures of like all the figures that I've gotten from Lootcrate and other random figures that I got lying around in game photography. So if you're interested, check that out. I got the info in the description for all my social media accounts. T-shirts, never bad. I like this because I do love navy blue. Navy blue black is always great for me. The Lootcrate shirt that I'm wearing right now. But yeah, this is simple. I'm not like the biggest fan in the universe of Bladerunner or anything like that. I like Bladerunner. I have like no intentions of seeing the new Bladerunner until it's like free, because I don't care that much. But yeah, this is fine. It's fairly decent. I probably would have liked this more if this was a shirt of like Weyland-Yutani that I'd be more familiar with from Alien, or Aliens if you prefer, and probably not Aliens vs. Predator, which is not canon anyway, whatever weird space that lives in. But yeah, it's an okay crate to me. And then I'm like, I know I'm forgetting something. Then the comic book, like I said, I never really read these anyway, even if it's, you know, Star Trek, Star Wars, anything. I have not taken any of them out of the packaging. I always say one day I'll actually do that and just do reviews for like all the Loot Crate comics that I have. So at some point I'll probably end up getting to that. But yeah, it's an okay crate. Nothing super special for me. I do wish, because now I know for sure the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers thing was in the DX crate. I do wish they did that for this, because I like Power Rangers, so I would have swapped that out for probably the comic, just because, like, not for another comic, but just for some other item, figure, or something like that. But yeah, it's an okay crate. The items are definitely decent quality. I think like this is actually a cool item to get. It's just me personally is like, I don't know if I'll ever even put this thing together. I might give it to my cousins. Maybe not. That I don't want to make my aunt mad, so maybe I won't give it to my little cousins, but something will happen with that at some point. Like I said, the figure I love the most, because I know it's a tiny figure. I'll definitely put this together. I'll get some cool little pictures out of it. I still have like when we got like alien figures a long time ago, where it's like the blind bag thing, and it was either Alien or Predator. I got the Alien one, so I can get some pictures of this with my Alien thing, which is like, I'm looking at it right now with its ridiculously big head. But yeah, so I definitely like the Aliens figure. I keep saying Alien, but it's technically Alien 2, Aliens. So I like the Aliens figure the most. I can always use a t-shirt, so that's totally fine. The comic, like I said, I'll read it at some point. And then the R2 Incredibuilds, I didn't know what to call it. The R2 Incredibuilds is cool, but I also don't know if I'll ever really take the time to put it together. Maybe I will. If I do, then it'll definitely be a video, even though that won't be that entertaining. I don't know. I'll do something with this. I have to at some point. But decent crate. But for me, it's just, it's not that big of a deal. But of course, I would love to know what you guys thought about this crate. So please comment below. Let me know your favorite items, your least favorite items. With this crate being robotic, I would love to know what you guys would have swapped out as far as these items, or maybe what you would have switched around. Maybe you guys really love Star Trek and you would have preferred like a cool Star Trek build, Incredibuild of the Enterprise. That would have been awesome. That would have been, like, I think, much bigger than this, unless it was like a really small one. But I don't know. There are a lot of things that come to mind. The first one that comes to mind is RoboCop, of course. I think Robotic, I instantly go with like RoboCop, Terminator, the two big robot. Well, RoboCop is technically a robot movie, but yeah, I would love another Terminator item. I love the Terminator items we've had before. We got like the chip from T2. We had like the endoskeleton, like sort of plastic skull, which was great. Would love another Terminator item. That would have been great. Like if they had one for man, a Cyberdyne Systems shirt would have, like, that would have blown my mind. Like, I love Terminator, so I would have like lost it if I got like a Cyberdyne Systems t-shirt. That would have been great. Other than that, yeah, all I can think of is RoboCop, and then the Power Rangers being in the DX crate. I would have loved that because I grew up on Power Rangers, so would have loved to have had a Power Rangers item in this rather than, you know, really just rather than the comic. If I switched out anything, it would be the comic just for another item, because I know I just won't read it for a super long time. And also it's Star Trek, even though it's the origin of Data, so it does make me way more interested than any other Star Trek comic probably would. But yeah, it's an okay crate for me. I don't hate it, but this is one of those things where, because I just have the year-long subscription. So if I saw this would have been one of the crates where I was like, I wouldn't mind getting the Aliens figure, but I'd save it for like a loot vault sort of thing. So yeah, I wouldn't have bought this if it was just, if I was doing month to month, I wouldn't end up getting this one. But since I got it, I gotta be honest, I don't really hate it. I just don't love it, for sure. Like, there's definitely been crates where I was just like, yeah, this sucks. But this I don't hate. I at least have, that one item that I actually do like, especially since I can get some photography out of this. So I can always appreciate that. Like I said, t-shirt is always just like, even if I don't like the t-shirt, I have a t-shirt to wear now. And since I don't really care that much, it's just, a lazy walk around t-shirt, that sort of deal. But like I said, would love to know what items you guys would have switched out. Out of these franchises, what you would have switched around. Other franchises you would have swapped in for, what actually was in the crate. Would love to know what you thought about it in general. I am actually going to be doing a Loot Vault unboxing because I do have 2 items from Loot Vault. So I'm actually going to do this right after I end this video. So if you want to check that out, there will be an in-screen annotation, or just an end screen, I guess, at the end of this video. But definitely check that out if you're interested. Like I said, would love to know what you guys thought about this crate, so please put your comments down in the comment section below. And of course, thanks for watching.